Well, let's turn now. So speaking of Florida, let's turn to our local interest. We had a couple of stories here. One that caught my eye out of Jacksonville, a city that I used to haunt when I was a younger person. And this is one that really, I tell you, talk about the highs and lows of life. I mean, this is a story about a Florida teacher who just won Teacher of the Year, Caroline Lee, just won Teacher of the Year. And apparently, I guess it was just last Friday, got into a little bit of an altercation with a student at her in her classroom, all based on an Instagram dispute that they'd had. Apparently, she'd used some colorful language out of the book of Mice and Men in her classroom. Then she won this Teacher of the Year, and I guess one of the students commented that she'd used this language that they thought was inappropriate, and maybe she agreed with them, and then she felt like she was threatened by somebody in one of the Instagram posts. So she pulled the student, allegedly, this is what's supposed to have happened, she pulled the student into her classroom and was discussing it with the student, and then reached across and smacked the student across the face with the open palm of her hand. Then apparently called the student some bad cuss words. Now, we don't know exactly what happened, right, because we weren't there, but apparently called the student some bad cuss words and then kept hitting her on top of her head while her nose was bleeding. It sounds like a pretty aggressive, beating that was occurring there in the classroom. But all this from the Teacher of the Year in Jacksonville. So we got some more local interest when we come back. Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard, and if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.